Alright, hey guys. Today we're doing a review on The Lord of the Rings Journeys in Middle-earth. Now this board game is a little adventure and exploration for 1 to 5 players. Okay. This board game also requires the free download app, which actually takes care of most of the adventure in the game itself. So first we're going to open this up, and we're greeted to the stop, and it tells you to go download the app. On here you can see we've already got the app here. So I'm just going to turn that on. And when it does, it's going to come to a screen saying loading assets. Just let it do its thing. Here we've also got Lord of the Rings Journeys in Middle-earth Learn to Play book, and then kind of like a rules reference. Definitely comes in handy. Oh, okay, so as you can see, the app is now on. Oh. My tablet's kind of weird. So what we would do is we'd go to press new game, right? And then you'd pick your campaign. So Bones of Arnor would be the one I'm going for. Now there is other expansions and DLCs and all that kind of that you can buy to add on. So here we've got the Lord of the Rings, The Journey in Middle-earth, the base box set, right? And then there's other ones you can get, like the Villains of Eredor. And there's another box set, which is Shadowed Paths. And then another kind of like figure pack that goes with it. Dwellers in Darkness. Dwellers in Darkness. Now, this isn't the updated version. Just because I haven't used my tablet, I've been using my phone to play. Here's another box set. It's called Spreading War. And then there is, on the updated app, there's another figure set for this box set. So we're just going to leave that. I'm going to go back over here. So here we've got some Battlefield. We got our Battlefield boards here. Everything, the app will tell you what to do. What tiles to lay down, everything. So you basically start off with all your things that you gotta punch out, your tiles. These are all the different cards. I will go over these in a second. Here's your heroes figures. So here's Aragorn. And then here's Bilbo. And then there's a few others. I think Gimli's also in it. You get quite a lot of enemies, and you never run out, really, just because that's how the apps made it. So you never have like a shit ton of enemies all at once. You're gonna find a bunch of different tiles like these. This is a bush tile, and you flip it over, it's a boulder. This one you got a statue, and then on the other side is a fireplace. And then here we've got a bench, and then the other side is some barrels. All this also includes is the character cards. So here you can see there's Gimli. Shows you all of his stats. And a little thing. So after you perform an attack test, you may place one card from the test on top of your deck. Here's Aragorn. Other side also does a little bit of a background, suggests his start, so it tells you what role he's good at, and then the items, he gets. You got Bilbo, Legolas, Olenna, and Beorvor. When I say this game is really fun, I mean it. It is really fun, especially with friends. You can play this by yourself, but you will have to play as two separate characters. So say if I was playing by myself, I would choose Aragorn and maybe Gimli, or Aragorn and maybe Bilbo. Here's the little banners. They come with little stands, bases for them so they can stand up. So this would be like if the app pulls up an enemy on the tile, and he has this with him, then he is an elite warrior, basically, and they can do a little bit more. So when you're in battle, say if your character is attacking another like goblin or orc, and they're not elite, you attack, you do your phase first, right, doing attacks and moving, and then then it's their turn, which is the shadow phase. So then the shadow phase, they have a chance to attack you, but when you do attack them, they can attack you back if you're in the same square as them. But then if it goes into the shadow phase and they've already attacked you after you've attacked them, then they're basically exhausted. So when shadow phase comes, they won't be able to attack you. Now, it can be overwhelming at first, but just kind of play with the rulebook open. That's basically how I did it. So here it shows you if you got the rules reference, 22 journey map tiles, 2 battle map tiles, 31 plastic figures. So 6 of those are heroes, 25 are enemies. So you've got about 83 item cards, 15 boon cards, and boon cards are what like kind of help you when you're on the battlefield. 28 fear cards, 28 damage cards. So these are the ones you kind of want to avoid getting. When you go to a character's card, it'll kind of show you how much fear and damage they can actually withstand. So Gimli, he can withstand 4 fear and 6 damage. So in the game, after you get attacked and you don't pass the test that you need to pass, you will end up getting one of these cards, and it goes down. And obviously in game there are cards that allow you to take away those damage and fear cards. So then we've got 10 terrain cards, so it kind of tells you like what the fire pit does, the bush. They all kind of have little things that happen. Here we've also got 30 basic skill cards, 30 hero skill cards, 72 role skill cards, 30 weakness skill cards, 21 title skill cards. You got your 6 hero cards, 3 pit/mist terrain tokens, 4 barrel/table terrain tokens, 4 fire pit/statue terrain tokens, 9 bush/boulder tokens, 10 stream/wall terrain tokens. You got enemy banners, search threat tokens, inspiration/exploration tokens. All these are explained in the book. I don't want to go into too much detail and overwhelming you guys. We got depletion tokens, 8-person token, and 5 darkness tokens. So you've got quite a bit. This little booklet isn't that much to read at all, especially when you're moving along, starting the quest. You can just start with the app right away. And you kind of just do as it tells you to. So I'm just going to go to a load game here. Kind of got barn. Already got a kind of like a game going. Chapter 1, so you kind of continue. Tells you a little bit of the story here, and you can continue. Now, when you are playing, you can choose your roles. So Gimli, and then you can kind of go back to his card. It will show you that Guardian is his preferred role, and then Aragorn is Captain. So then you kind of press embark. Gazing into the Palantir. Now you don't have to have a tablet. You can use your phone. I find using my phone's a little easier. Depends on how big the screen you want. So, somewhere amid this maze of dark thickets and steep gullies, the band of thieves now hides. Hold on. I want to turn down this so that I don't get in trouble for copyright or anything like that. Band of thieves now hides. Your direction is informed by a set of tracks from 2 days ago, and you can only guess the location of the thieves' lair. So that's another thing. The game does change every time you play. So like a new game doesn't change every time you continue. It continues from where you left off. What I'm saying is it can send you in different directions, this game, so you don't always get the same outcome. So then it'll tell you to place tile 302A as indicated on the map. So as you can see, there's kind of like misty places. So you can kind of see where to place that tile. So then you can kind of go off of the mist and see where all the rest are. So I'm just going to continue. I'm not going to place the tile down right now. So on that tile, you would place your 2 heroes right there. If you cannot locate and enter the hideout by dark, the trail may be altogether lost. So you place your heroes there. So this bar up here is actually called a threat bar. You're gonna have, sorry for the light, there's 3 phases. You've got an action phase where you can move and interact with the objects around you. Now after you're done, you then press this one right here, and that would turn into the shadow phase, where the enemies will move if there's any on the board. Usually there won't be any enemies from the beginning until you hit maybe that 15. So your fear goes up depending on what's on the board and how many things are on the board. So then I press continue. So then the cobwebs enshroud an old statue. So then you place that little search token right there. That's what that looks like. So then when you're in the same space as this token, you can interact with it. Same with this one. On the wayside, you spot a secluded area where a hero might find rest. Place a search token. And it tells you to place more land. So we take tile 100A. Place a person token there. It'll tell you kind of about that person token. Placing more tiles. Placing another tile. It tells you. It's pretty simple forward. If you do get lost, go back, refer to your Learn to Play or rules reference, depending on the situation you're in. So then these are shaded because once you land on them, you'll get that little token there. That's called an exploration token. When you get that, you flip it over, it turns into inspiration, and you can put that onto your character card, which then you can use in further battle to help you ensure you get that hit. So here it's telling you to do a test. So each hero, where did I put those cards? So then each hero would test depending on that little symbol there. So each hero tests spirit. So that's what that symbol is, spirit. If you get 1, each hero who passes gains 1 inspiration. Alright, and then I'm basically going to leave it at that. You guys can kind of delve into the app yourselves. This is more just an opening review, showing you how it all works. When you do play this, you might want to buy the Lord of the Rings Journeys in Middle-earth Villains of Eriador figure pack as well, just because it gives you the villains that you fight against. So like Golgator, you get to actually see what he looks like. Atarin, you actually get to see what he looks like. And then Kolfang, you actually get to see what he looks like as well. It comes with some cards, 3 title cards and 6 trinket cards. So it's good to have those, because if you don't, you'll end up just using one of these randoms and it doesn't add effect to the battle. But if you don't want to buy this, you don't need to buy this. It can still be played with just these guys here. It's just this enhances it if you want to take it one step further. Both of these products I'm going to link down below in case you want to buy them, try them out for yourself. I'll have a link for Lord of the Rings Journeys in Middle-earth, the base set, and I'll also have the link for this guy as well, the Villains of Eriador figure pack. Okay, well, thank you for watching. Make sure you leave a big thumbs up, destroy that subscription button and like button. Definitely make it go boom. And make sure you hit those links in the description if you want this box set and the other box set. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. Love y'all. Until next time, see ya.